Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, it is said that we, the human being, keep learning throughout their lives. True? Okay. Now, some of these people are learning consciously by design. They think and they have pre decided that they will keep learning throughout their life. They will remain a student throughout their life, and they will keep learning consciously. They have decided that they will keep learning. Now these people learn more than the rest of the people, and learning is connected with growing. Unless and until we keep learning, we will not be able to keep growing as well. So if at all we are learning constantly, we will keep growing constantly, inshallah, as well. Now some of the people, they are also learning, but it's not because of their conscious decision. Rather, by nature they are learning. And most of the people fall in this category. Once they are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, they keep learning, but it's not a conscious decision. Now these people learn as well, but these people learn slow. They don't learn as many things as the first category of the people, because they have not made it a conscious decision. While there is a third category of the people as well. As for this third category of the people is concerned, these people, I think that these people have stopped learning. And whether, I don't know, obviously it cannot be their conscious decision, but somehow they have stopped learning at all. They don't learn anything new at all. They have become a reactionary. What is meant by the reactionary mean they are disliking and rejecting every new thing. And now these people reject and with disdain anything which is new, maybe because they are afraid of it, maybe whatever the reason, but they have become reactionary. They have stopped learning, and once they have stopped learning, they have stopped growing as well. I think that is pretty bad thing, and it shouldn't be like that. We need to reverse a condition like this one, if at all somebody is suffering from it. Now today it has been made a topic of discussion for us, and we will talk about the subject in such a way: six warning signs you have stopped growing as a person. Six warning signs you have stopped growing as a person. And if at all somebody has stopped growing as a person, it actually means that is also a kind of death. One death is when we will be buried in the grave, and everybody have to die. Nobody is exempted from that. But as far this thing is concerned, this kind of death is concerned, it does not happen with each and everyone else. Rather, there are few people. There are some of the people. I think they people need to understand it, and they people should try to arrest this decline. So, what are those six warning signs that we have stopped growing as a person? First of all, it is everything is getting pretty repetitive. Eat, sleep, and then repeat the process. Eat, sleep, and then repeat the process. Everything is getting pretty repetitive. I think a routine, and nothing but a fixed routine. Unless something externally happen, like a kind of accident or something like that, the routine of these people does not change at all. And once the routine has been changed because of the things which are out of their control, they become they become very much disturbed. Now the routine has been changed, they are very much disturbed. Otherwise, due to any other compulsion, even if the compulsion is a very smaller one, even if at all the change in the routine is a very small one, despite all that, they feel very unhappy. They feel quite disturbed, and they think that they should return to the routine as soon as it is possible. While the fact is that, as far the routines are concerned, as far this repetitive process is concerned, although it makes the things simpler and easier, but the trouble is that we don't learn at all. If at all we want to learn, and then we want to grow, I think that we need to keep changing the routine. And we should not become something as a very solid routine at all. We need to keep changing. That was the first warning sign that we have stopped growing. Now, the second warning sign that we have stopped growing as a person: you are quick to judge and that too not in a good way. You are quick to judge. I or you have no right to judge the life of the other people. We have no right at all unless it is needed. I think that we should not be. We should not be trying to judge the life, trying to judge another person. We have got no right at all. And even if at all we are doing it under certain need, I think that we should be doing it. We should be doing it in a positive manner, in a good manner. Why to do it in a negative manner? Why to do it in a bad way? I think that we should not be doing it. And attached with this second warning sign of not growing as a person is that we have become somewhat arrogant and not polite at all. We have become arrogant and we are lacking the interest. I think this is all. This second warning sign is a very deadly. I think every warning sign is a very deadly that we have stopped growing as a person. I think this is the second one. The third sign of the third warning sign that we have stopped growing as a person. You think you are always right. You think you are always right. You don't think that there is anything wrong in your opinion. You are a perfect person. Every time you are in conflict, or you are in you are different from the other side is wrong and you are always right. And you think that it is they who need to change, and you don't need to change at all because you are a perfect person, because you are always right. I think this attitude, this warning sign, that is also something which needs to be removed. Now, the number four warning sign that we have stopped growing as a person. Your friends seem to be moving without you. Your friends seem to be moving without you. That is really, really good. And I think that we need to take care of it. We need to reverse it, and we need to reverse it. Your friends are moving without you. I think that they are lacking the interest in us. Why? Because our behavior is not a flexible one, it has become very rigid. And this is the reason that our friend seem to be moving without us. I think that is also a that is a warning sign, and we need to rectify the error. We need to become flexible, we need to become cooperative, and we need to give a due respect to our friends as well. Do you care to our friends as well? Now, the number five, the fifth warning sign that we have stopped growing as a person. You let your thoughts make decision for you. You let your thoughts make decision for you. There is a program, fixed program, like that of a computer program in our mind, and we are always, dear friends, and we are taking the decision. These are also called the impulsive decision. Why to take an impulsive decision? Why to make a decision? Why to make our thought as a decision? I think we should reconsider every decision, and let's try to become a bit creative, and let's try to examine the thing before taking it as a decision. So this is the fifth warning sign which need to be corrected, which need to be rectified. And the sixth warning sign that we have stopped growing as a person is you decline anything risky. You decline anything which is even slightly risky. I think that we need to do something like that. You decline anything risky. I think that we should not be that much safety and security minded. I think there should be a little bit of risk, although it should be calculated. It should be measured one. It should be, we need to do it in a prepared manner, but the risk taking is needed, and it is important. Unless and until we are taking risk, I think that we will not be able to grow well. So these are the six warning signs that we have stopped growing as a person. And let me repeat that once we stop growing as a person, it is a kind of death, another kind of death as well. We need to avoid one type of death that is unavoidable, and we do have to die one day. But as long as we are alive, I think that we need to live fully, and we should not be dying. And we actually do die once we stopped growing as a person. Thank you.